Hey guys, this is my IRAQI DINAR summary of the day. This little girl just came into my husband and I's life yesterday. She's 8 weeks old, and she is just the love of our lives. She's so cute. So pray for the rest of our other dogs to accept her fully because they're jealous. They're jealous, guys. They're 12-year-old. 12 and a half year old, and they're just a little jealous of the new girl getting all the attention from mommy and daddy. But she's doing well. She's starting to play. She's getting her voice. We've heard her bark. We've heard her complain. So it's good raising a puppy, and I'm starting a vlog on raising a puppy healthily because I know all the tips and tricks to how to train a dog so she becomes a nice member of your family. Sometimes the older dogs are the biggest problem, not the puppies, but if you raise them right, they'll be your faithful friends and partners forever. And she is just a love. And so if you love puppies, I hope you'll subscribe, tap the bell, and look at my puppy vlog playlist. We just picked her up yesterday morning at 9 a.m. And all they need is a lot of love. They need they need exercise. They need to be taken out. You know, there's a lot to it. But anyways, that's not the purpose of this video. This is a summary, and she is my comfort animal. I swear to you. She keeps me calm. I got through all my emails today. I got back to everybody. So if you don't have it, at least before my husband got back, I got through all your emails. Like if you sent anything after 4 o'clock today, you're probably not going to get a response from me till tomorrow. Now, tomorrow I might do 3 lives, 9, 2, and 5. It depends on this little baby. It seems to work out well because the 9 a.m. is the faith and then the detailed articles. And then 2 p.m. we kind of summarize. We have more detailed articles. And then we celebrate at 5 as you should if you believe this is already done. I believe this is done. So she just loves mommy's touch. So she's calming down now so I can get to the summary. She just went out, and we're going to have chicken pot pie for dinner. What are you having? I know everybody's watching the games. You might not even get to see this till later. I hope your team won. So, guys, there were a lot of detailed articles we went through the last couple days. One, the UNAMI is stating they'll continue to support Iraq in its aspirations towards the rule of law. Everybody is in lockstep saying Iraq is secure and stable. The president of the Republic of I think it was Iran, right? Did 179 MOUs with Iraq. And everybody is very complimentary of what Iraq has done and is doing. She's getting ready to eat. And so the United Nations is saying Iraq's doing well. And then let's see. The other article I went through this morning, Iraq will not lose competitiveness in European markets, exporting 13 of crude oil. So, guys, I went through all these detailed articles this morning. If you want the details, go back to this morning's live stream and start at around 30 minutes when I started going through the articles, along with always my insights from the heavenly kingdom as to what's really going on, because the articles are just the truth, the facts, and you have to be able to see through it to see when we might see a timing of this. My assertion, since I'm on my intel sources, thank you very much for Jack in chat, Master Sergeant Scott, and Secret Agent Man and crew. Also, thank you for Mr. T, who's also a critical thinker and involved with the Kuwaiti dinar, was able to benefit there, and then was also able to time when the Swiss franc would depeg from the euro, and I interviewed him on my Zoom from the 15th for my Miracle Manifestation members. So if you become a Miracle Manifestation member, you'll get to hear from him. He's got an incredible story of foreign currency and what he thinks about the timing of this. And that the CBI can do this anytime. They're ready to go. And what we're witnessing here is we're seeing it being revealed to the marketplace. So what do you believe? I've been showing you the facts, truth, facts, and optimism every day. Now we're going to head, and they just finished their holy shrine. They just had a holiday Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that ended in Iraq without any problems because they're secure and stable. I'm just saying. Emiratis are starting flights into Iraq again, daily flights into Baghdad, which is, come on, they have a 911 system. There's so many things that speak to this being done. The CBI governor, U.S. delegation discussed the economic cooperation. They're cooperating with the U.S., and so we're going to see what's going to happen. It's quite interesting to see how fast the U.S. administration is working. And supposedly, according to Elon Musk, it's one of the highest priorities of the new administration. So what do you think about that? Comment down below. Also, the dollar prices already in Baghdad and Erbil, they're steady, right? And then there was just all sorts of things going on. There was a kid there that just got an award because he was able to create something that can detect breast cancer in minutes. And that is pretty fantastic coming out of Iraq. So I'm very proud of what al-Sudani and his administrations and his leaders that he's chosen have been able to do in these 2 short years. It really is quite amazing. And then now, whether you believe and whether you want to go to a redemption center or you want to choose one of my strategies, which is 3 steps to a safe exchange, we're all going to exchange at some point, right? So this is everybody else and what they think. There's a variety of opinions. Some who, like for the first one here in this article, says, Fun Lou, some people apparently have no idea how the oil business works. I've often said you should watch Landman, particularly episode 4, where the CEO was talking to a group of business leaders about their business and what they need to succeed and how, depending on the administration, how it goes. It's a really good insight. It was a program written by Taylor Sheridan, who wrote Yellowstone. I just think it's good for you to watch. Because it's about the oil business, and she's hitting on that. The rest, she goes, some people apparently have no idea how the oil business works. The originating price for oil is roughly $34 per barrel. The rest of the price is involved in brokerage fees, transportation, delivery, and holding. This is how the 34 base cost turns into 75, which is the current and cost of oil per barrel. Now, there is a DINAR for oil program. China has international sanctions, and part of that was their exclusion from the Iraqi dinar auctions. Therefore, they sought to acquire dinar from other sources like private dinar owners. They wanted to be able to buy Iraqi oil, so they started offering private owners an enticing price. They made contracts with private owners through intermediaries. That is the contract rate, not $75 per dinar. The idea of 75 per dinar is not reality based on the UST putting a halt on the contracting of dinar as of October 2011. You should just listen to that. It's not me saying it, it's somebody else. Unless you have a pre-2011 contract, you will not get a contract rate from the mythical redemption centers. Again, that's Fun Lou. What do you think? Frank 26, we are waiting for this amendment to be completed for Article 12. Parliament will have to deal with the budget line by line, which will require an exchange rate. 1310 mathematically will not work with all the major projects and contracts they have. We are very close to this budget exposing its guts. Every day we seem to be getting closer and closer to the reality of a new exchange rate with lower notes to match. Militiaman, the article is March 14th, 2023. It says, time to get back to the previous era. What are they talking about? What was the first value of Iraqi's dinar in the previous era? In 1987, the price of 1 dinar was $3.30. I'm not saying a date or a rate. I'm just giving you an example of what they were like in the previous era. They told us the glory days, the previous era. Remember what al-Sudani said. He didn't say a specific time about when the dinar was going to be stronger than the dollar. He just said that it was, and he told his citizens to be careful. It's coming full circle. Mark Z, we love him. He's one of the favorite intel providers out there. I love Mark Z. What do you think? Wealth Manager Redemption Center folks are on call this weekend, but they are being told to expect a couple of long weekends in the very near future. They were specifically told to expect to work next weekend and the next few weekends after that, and to enjoy this last weekend on call because they're about to work a lot. I would think they're going to be very busy. And then there's Mountain Goat. It says article Handtausch. Electronic payment reduces the cost of paper currency and supports economic transparency. In early January 2023, the Finance Committee told us this was their goal, to market the electronic payment process and to do it in a big way. Sounds like their goal was accomplished. I know from my CBI contact that this had to be accomplished to conduct the project to delete the zeros. Dr. Shabibi also in 2011 told us this was an integral part of his plan to withdraw nearly 2/3 of the monetary mass in circulation and to conduct the project to delete the zeros. Well, they are telling us now this is successful and it is done. There was something else. Frank 26 talked about humanitarian projects. You know, I don't believe in that. I'm totally against it. It is insane for you to think that somebody's got to give you a higher rate than the CBI is going to give you. That's what these humanitarian projects are guaranteeing. That's why they say, give me your dinars, we'll hold on to them, and when it happens, we're going to pay you back a lot more than the CBI. Yeah, I tend to agree with Frank. Guys, there's a lot of potential holes in some people's stories. Think wisely, make sure you're using your discernment, and take a listen to my live stream this morning. I talked about a lot of things. I talked very openly. I answered people's questions. That's why if you're subscribed, tap the bell to all. You can get in the chat and ask a question, or everybody has the same kind of questions. They're all about the same handful of questions. If you want to hear how I answer those, watch one of my live streams. They're always a replay available. Just go to my live tab, go to my home page, check out the live tab, and usually I put the timestamps. Today I did not, but I might go back and do it. I'll probably not. I need to spend some time with my husband and this cute little puppy who's now asleep because I rubbed her back so well. She's now asleep. So guys, if you love puppies, or if you just like keeping in touch with the Iraqi dinar and what everybody's saying, you're going to want to subscribe and tap the bell. And guys, I just want you to know, I love you like a brother or sister in this fight. We are all hoping to go to the bank really, really soon. We could all use some relief, right? So if you could really use this, comment, I believe it's done. Because you have to believe it to see it. In Jesus' name, amen. And if you want to join us, I'll be live tomorrow for a couple times. And I will also, at 5, we will do margaritas and manifestations, which is my funnest part of my day when I'm working late. And we talk about how do you manifest your prayers? How can you help bring this in by the way you think, the way you speak, and the way you act, and the way you believe, right? It gets you out of all that doubt and fear and chaos surrounding this, and get you out of the anxiety of when is it going to happen, right? You can help bring this in by the way you act and think. If you want to know, be on tomorrow at 5. God bless. Bye.